the scenes, watching the skaters in the rink, many people just having a seemingly fine time here. It's a beautiful day in New York City, but behind the scenes, some important developments regarding the case of an NPC employee who tested positive for anthrax. Now, it had originally been thought that the employee had opened a letter addressed to Tom Brokaw that had come from St. Petersburg, Florida, and that had contained a powdery white substance. Earlier today, Mayor Giuliani clarified that in fact the letter had come from Trenton, New Jersey, had been postmarked September 18th, and that it contained a brown granular substance that has today tested positive for anthrax. Now, the employee from NBC is being treated with antibiotics along with another at least 200 employees here at NBC, including anchor Tom Brokaw. They're all on antibiotics. At the New York Times yesterday, they received also a letter with white powdery substance that has tested negative for anthrax, and people are continuing to be tested there. So far, about 30 employees have been placed on antibiotics. Meanwhile, Mayor Giuliani continuing to ask New Yorkers to remain calm, to remember that anthrax is treatable when it's caught sufficiently in time with antibiotics, although there have been more interest, more busy emergency rooms that's being reported across New York City. Leon?
Maria, I hope you can clear something up for me. Excuse me. And following the reports this morning that have been coming out and this afternoon that have been coming out about all this, it appears there was a long lapse of time, a number of days in between when this letter was discovered to have had something suspicious about it and the date when they finally announced something to the staff there. Did you hear about that? And are people there concerned about that?
Well, actually, the original concern had been about the letter that contained the white powdery substance, and there had been a lapse of time between the time they thought about that letter and tested that letter. In the end, that letter, that substance, came up being negative for anthrax. This other letter that contained a threat along with this brown granular substance had in fact been read and put back into a pile along with other threatening letters. It had not been tested since they received it here in NBC. Leon?
Maria Hinojosa in New York, thank you. Appreciate it.